Hello, and welcome everyone to our channel. I'm so excited to introduce today's guest because not only is she wildly talented and smart, she's also one of the most kindest, most driven creatives that I've had the pleasure of coaching. And if we haven't met yet, hello. My name is Rosie. I'm the calligrapher behind Wandercrafter and the founder of the Craft Academy, where we help calligraphers create, automate, and scale their businesses based on your unique story and creative voice. I started my own journey in 2017 and made tons of mistakes where I spent way too much money on doing all the things that didn't really work, but eventually landed my dream clients like Dior, NBC, and Ferrari. And now I'm on a mission to help calligraphers just like Sanda do the same without the wasted time and stress and mess that I have to go through. So if you're into business tips, behind the scenes gloves, and real talk about growing your creative brand, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Alrighty, so let's talk about today's incredible case study. I'm so excited to introduce Sanda, who is the artist behind Sanda Letter. She's actually based out in Switzerland, and when she joined the Craft Academy in February 2024, she was already making about $15,000 a year before that and had clients rolling in, but she knew she was meant for way more than what she was doing. So fast forward to today, she's actually now surpassed her 2024 income of $30,000, and she's also working with amazing luxury brands like Diptyque, Aqua di Parma, Rolls Royce, and Cartier. And more importantly, she's showing up with confidence and owning her worth. So I'm so excited. Welcome, Sanda.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, thank you for taking the time to tell us about your story. I just know that our viewers are going to love everything that you're going to tell us today. So can you first start by telling us your journey to entrepreneurship?
So a bit a long story, we'll make it short because I discovered calligraphy by mistake, by coincidence, because I wanted to decorate an empty wall in my apartment during COVID. And that's where I discovered calligraphy, brush lettering, and what I loved the most and what really hooked me is that I saw that you can letter on every kind of surfaces, and that's what I really liked. So since then, I tried some cards projects. I had a Cricut, so I had my cake toppers period also, which I quickly abandoned. And yes, after that, I think that what was the door opener was when I tried hand engraving, because I started to have my first live gigs, my first repeated clients, and I saw that yes. It's fun, interesting, good money, and super creative on live. And luckily, I had my husband full support and friends also. They were pushing me, yeah, go for it, because and my husband always said from the start, you're making with your hobby more money than me playing PlayStation, so go for it. No, absolutely no doubt about it since the day one. So yes, and after that engraving, I had, as I said, I had some gigs, and so I collaborate with a lot of wines, department shops. But then on my professional side, because I had always had fixed term contracts. So because I worked in international cooperation at that time, so each 6 months I had to look for a new job, new project, and so on. And after 10 years of that, I was emotionally exhausted. I had no motivation no more. I didn't know what to do with my life. And after another additional fixed term contract, I said, no, I don't want this anymore. I have to move on, do something. And that's when the entrepreneurship option came to me, and I say, okay, so why not do something like a part-time job, easy, not complicated, so that I don't have to take work at home and so, and so that I have the chance to develop my activity hobby at that time. So that's what I eventually did, and today I work part-time in the mornings as a receptionist. Easy, fun, contact with people and so on, with my languages. Mm-hmm. And in the afternoon, I develop my activity, which yes, thanks to TCA, it has also developed quite quickly. So I'm really happy of this evolution till now, yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Mm.
This sounds like so much fun. And I love that your husband was all about it and that he doesn't make money from
Yeah,
PlayStation, but you definitely make money from calligraphy, and that's hilarious.
yeah, yeah. That's
What's
the
also really
difference.
cool is I also created cake toppers, and
Ah,
I actually did that for a while, I think almost 2 years, because that was
wow.
what I really liked, but quickly found that I wasn't making money from it either. But yeah, that's a story for another time. Cool. So you speak 5 languages. You work at a Swiss Italian hotel, you said?
And also pharmaceutical German actually. So and I live now. I was born in the French side of Switzerland, and now I moved to the German speaking part. So yeah, I basically work in German and in French on a daily basis. And yeah, Italian we learn at school. Spanish, mother tongue. My parents are from Chile, so yes, it makes yeah, it's
Oh my
quite
God.
useful.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are a
Yeah.
genius. I can feel it all the way from here.
That's only our gifts. It's all gifts. I didn't do much.
Oh, that's so cool though. Like, do you typically engrave in 5 possible languages?
I had to engrave well Spanish a lot, and the most exotic language I had to engrave is Russian and Persian. But I don't know if the result was really Persian. But yeah, Russian was fun.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I've engraved like Korean before. But
Oh,
typically I'll have like the guests write it out on the bottle and then I'll trace it and try to
yeah,
the thing.
that way, that way.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of like a cheating way to do it, but you can actually like pull it from your brain, which is even cooler.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yay. So tell us what Sanda Letter is all about today.
Well, today I'm mostly focused on live personalization. I developed, engraving, and now I learned outfoiling, wood burning, and now recently bottle painting, which I love, really. I love that.
Yay.
I'm really enjoying this new service. And yeah, that would be it for now. But I'm working behind the scenes on new stuff. But yeah, officially that's what I'm selling right now this year. So yes.
Amazing. So I know that you started your business a couple of years ago, actually. So it's really cool that the growth of your business has been so fast in the past couple of years. But when you joined the Craft Academy, you were already making a decent amount, I think, as like a hobbyist. So what was the thing that drove you to invest in yourself and within the Craft Academy?
As I said, yeah, I was having gigs and so, but it was mostly department shops, local wineries, companies that were super interested in wine engraving, to have their wine bottle engraved. That was fun during the, how do you call that? Cave ouverte, winery, open winery. And, but I wanted to, in the Instagram, you see always those fancy events with fancy brands, nice setups, and so I wanted a bit more of a touch of glamour. And I said, okay, I don't know how to approach this brand, because I felt that you had to have a kind of approach in order to be able to work with this kind of brands. So I knew that I had to do something, prepare something, a documentation or so, when I was pitching per email, because that's something I do a lot. But I didn't know how and what was the code, because certainly you have to, there is a code communication and strategy behind this. So I said, okay, because 23, that was my test year, because everyone was saying, TCA, what is this gringo company? This is not adapted for Switzerland. They don't know the market, because Switzerland is so tiny, the US is so big. So I said, okay, 23. I said, okay, I try on my own. I try to email pitch what I can. And I got the gigs. It was fun, because I could engrave for sports events, wineries and so. But I said, okay, December 23, I couldn't reach any big brands or fancy stuff. So I said, okay, I think I need to go to pass on this level, the next level. And that's when I decided, okay, I tried 1 year, nothing really, a lot of things happened, but not in the direction I really wanted. And that's when I decided, okay, 24 is my year, and yeah, the year of upgrade.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's so funny. I love that you called TCA a gringo company.
Yeah, because I was in how do you call that in Switzerland? You have some courses for entrepreneurs, and I explained them that there is this TCA academy specialized in calligraphy service and so, and they say no, but what is this? No, here they're really not friends with the US. I don't know why, but they're really averse. No, this is not good. Yeah, they don't know the Swiss market, blah blah blah, and so yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So then that was funny. Yeah.
Yeah. So like walk us through how you invested in the Craft Academy in February of 2024. What was that first year like? Because it looks like you actually doubled, almost tripled your income. So what was that transformation like?
Well, 24, for me, the key word for 24 was networking. Because 24, apart from the modules that are super detailed, practical, and so on, I worked a lot in networking here. Let's say I knew that the calligraphy there are seasonalities, and I knew that summer is often a little low. That's why I contacted a lot of fairs, wedding fairs. I participate in wet styling shoots. I got published eventually in a wedding magazine, Swiss wedding magazine. What did I do? Also, I had an interview in the radio. A lot of stuff to be known and to let people understand what I do, because at the beginning they were like, what, a calligraphy live? What? They thought it was pen, paper, and that's it. But when they saw it during the fair, that all the things you can personalize with calligraphy, people were super surprised. Networking with other vendors, so to say, and email pitching. For me, I've cold pitch since day one, and that's where most of big collaborations ended positively. So that's even before TCA, but with TCA, because we have a nice package, we have a nice formulation of the email, presentation of the services, and so on. So that's really helped, I feel. So that helped with the networking and getting to be known. And also the big transformation I feel because I worked a couple of times with other calligraphers that are here but not TCA. They all make the comment that I look super professional in everything, in my settings, in the gadgets I have, in the presentation and everything. They're, you always have so fancy stuff. Where did you get them? And they're always asking me for stuff. And TCA bonus. So yes,
I love that.
That's a good. It's not the first time that the other calligrapher friends here in Switzerland, they say, but you're so fancy and so on. So yes.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. So it's really just like taking what you already had and really elevating it to a higher level.
Both in the clientele as the presentation and everything, like the whole package. Yes.
Did you ever feel, because I know you talked about the Craft Academy being a gringo company, what was it like taking... No, it's okay. I actually think it's hilarious and I love that, and I can't wait to tell my husband, who's Korean, that we have a gringo company. But yeah, so how did you take the lessons? Because we give you the templates for pitching, emails, how to put your business foundations and stuff together. How did you take that and translate it into like the Swiss market? Was it pretty difficult or was it easy for you?
No, well, what is always a bit of a pain is that every template I do, I have to do it in 3 languages. So TCA in English, then I have to translate it so that I have all the steps in 3 languages. That's what takes a bit more time. But otherwise, I feel that the system and the way of communicating, since big brands are quite international, it's fine. I guess that's it's well adapted. Yeah, it was
I love that. Yeah, I think that's a really great kind of like case study to bring up, is like we do work with a lot of luxury clients and clients who are more higher ended. And typically those are based in London, Germany, Paris. And so even
Exactly.
though we are based in the United States, it does translate to multiple countries. And we do have people all around the world now. We have people in Germany, Australia, New Zealand,
Yeah.
UK, Switzerland, and it's just awesome to be able to have this global network of people. And
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time I get like a one of those like higher end companies that I know they do international events, I'm always saying like I have a network of calligraphers in the US, but also internationally. So if you need help with the global branding or
Ah,
applications, I always say that because we have that network and everyone's already trained, right? So you already know that if you do recommend someone that is in the Craft Academy, you know that they're going to do really well at whatever event they do.
yeah. In fact, yeah, I'm the German members of TCA accepted me in the WhatsApp chat, so I'm I'm linked to the German team also.
Yay!
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my
that's fun.
gosh, that's
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, I'm like waiting for you guys to do like a big group event because I know Michi and I think Sigrid has met
see,
before for like their
yeah,
events in Germany, but I'm
yeah, yeah.
waiting. And then when that happens, I am flying over. I will be there.
And I'm quite close to Sigrid. I could go by car, but to visit her one time. So
Oh,
we
I
are
love
not that
that.
far.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be
Yeah,
amazing. We're manifesting, we're putting it out there and it's gonna happen.
yeah, yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so I guess what was your favorite transformation in the first couple of months of you being in the program?
I think that the what had more impact on me was the mindset and the knowledge of the market, the knowledge of how the market, the calligraphy market, the life personalization market, how all the behind the scenes and how the value of it, because here in Switzerland, because it's super tiny, you share the market as an artist with French people that are half price of us, with German, with Italian maybe also. Yeah, when I was in the Italian part in Switzerland for Christmas, there were engravers that came from Italy, and yeah, super low prices. So it's interesting to know the value that it has, and so that I don't go lower, because in Switzerland it's not cheap. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
remember like a
Yeah.
burger was like $50 and I was like,
Oh,
I can't live here.
no, but yeah, that gave me a perspective and to know the value of what are the standards to be more how to say, yeah, empowered and confident about the value, and if to know that if it doesn't work, it's not me, it's them. Is that, yeah, okay, I don't have to lower my rates. And also when I talk to other calligraphers and are here in Switzerland, they are asking, I don't know, 100 or so, I say, are you mad? You're right, you can ask more. And I also push for the others to ask more.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
I think it's really important to be a part of the community that you
Yeah.
know what other people are charging in other parts of the world, but also be able to take those lessons and really impact your local market as well to
Exactly.
really
Yeah.
make sure that you are elevating everyone within that industry.
No gatekeeping really, because it serves to us all, and it impacts also all artists here. So yeah, it's in the interest of all to share information that can help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So let's kind of fast forward to from February 2024 to today. It's July 2025, almost August. What has it been like since joining the Craft Academy? You've been in the program for about 16 months now. What do you feel like was the biggest change that you made in your business since you started the program?
The biggest change in my business would be the confidence, motivation, because for me, the weekly coaching calls are like my gym, because I'm a good customer in the sense I buy a lot of courses. I have a graveyard of courses, but what I have with the TCA, it's something that I use, that I'm sure that I won't stay in my emails. It's my source of motivation, because in every coaching call is like a collective course. You share experiences, And to see the success of the others, for me, it's really a trigger. I have to move. I have to go forward. I cannot wait more longer to finish this task, or yet, yes, I have to go back to pitching. This is the season. Be careful, and so on. So for me, it gave me a kind of structure and structure and motivation. And yes, that's the most part. Because it's easy to be the routine, the life goes on, and sometimes you get trapped in some stuff that you get a bit distracted from business, so to say. But with the coaching call, you say, okay, yeah, true, I reminded me to do this, and yes, to keep on track with the objectives and so. For me, that was really what it helped me compared to last year, because otherwise I'm like a tiny bird that flies.
Just flying aimlessly.
I fly everywhere, a bit of here, a bit of that, but with TCA, I feel that gives guidance for me, and that's motivation also. So that's important.
Yeah, absolutely. I think entrepreneurship is very lonely sometimes, and even though calligraphy is really fun to do in your studio by yourself, it gets old very quickly, and it's really easy to lose that motivation and forget what you're working for. So being able to surround yourself with people who are achieving bigger and better things than you really keeps that inspiration going. 100% agree with that. So tell me what your business looked like year after year since starting your calligraphy business.
So when I started to try things out on my cake toppers and so on, tiny projects, signage, this year I made 3,000. I say, okay, with 3,000, I can do money with that. Okay. The year after 2022, I with engraving, I had some gigs. I made 10,000. So, that's more interesting. That gives more opportunity. That gives more money. Okay, live event is a good thing. The year after that, 23, that's where I saw TCA, but I didn't roll in. But I said, okay, I try on my own, and I made 15,000. 15,000. I say, improvement. And after that, I say, okay, there is stuff to do with that, but I have to teach. So in 24, I made the double. 30,000. And today we are mid of the year, and I already made my 24 revenue. So yeah, we're on track, I guess. No, it's good. The amounts are not wow. They are not thousands of euros, thousands of francs, but the progression, I feel, is cool. It's cool to feel that, and to see it has really an improvement year after year. So it's motivating.
Yeah, absolutely. I love sharing those numbers, especially because people think that calligraphy can be like a get rich quick kind of thing, and like joining TCA is going to give you that overnight success. Without putting in the work and putting in that effort, you won't be able to achieve those numbers. And I think what's really important here is to know that this is a journey that grows with time, and that year after year it's going to get better, and you're racing against yourself essentially. So the fact that you were able to double your previous income within the first year of joining the Craft Academy is awesome. And now I feel like you're gonna double, if not like even more than double, your 2024 income by the end of this year. I just feel it, and I know it because you've already kind of hit those numbers.
And for this year I messed up because I could have been more already. But I made bad choices, strategic choices. I chose to go on holiday in May. Who does that? No one. That's a mistake. Next year, a reminder: no holiday in May. So yes, I lost easily 4,000 easily. So yes.
But you need the time off. You need the time off.
Also.
Yeah. Let's dive into the tactical tip portion of the interview before we start wrapping things up. If you could give one piece of tactical advice, maybe your favorite part of the Craft Academy or the most impactful part, what would that be? What would you tell people to focus on?
For me, I think that the most impactful is your website /SEO / everything that comes with pictures. And that's what I have to work again, because I made my website before joining TCA. So now I have to do everything over again. Oh my goodness. But and now I feel that now that I received the feedbacks on what I made before, I did before TCA on my website, I feel, oh crap, that's really the basis. So really dedicate the time on that, because it's your home, it's a business, it's the business basis.
Yeah, absolutely. So working on your website, making sure you have a good overarching brand that speaks to your ideal client.
Exactly. That the tactical, do not be afraid of email pitching. Voilà, that's my message. That's my message to you. Don't be afraid of email pitching. For me, well, I had a lot of no's, obviously, but when it's a yes, it was awesome. It was awesome. It's really worth it. And yes, with all the TCA feedbacks, you can show your emails, you can show what you are sending, and yeah. But yeah, email pitching and SEO for me, it's impactful.
Yeah. Is that how you got the Rolls Royce event?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, it was actually, I had an event with Acqua di Parma 1 month before. And it was end of the year, and so to thank the customer of the 2024, or no, the year before, I don't remember, I sent them a luggage tag, hot foil luggage tag with their names, and they loved the idea so much that they shared the idea with Rolls Royce, and they used the idea for the event of Rolls Royce. So yeah, so email pitching or giving goodies, sending goodies or whatever, but so that you keep in your in people's mind, and yeah, to make the difference.
Genius. I love it. Okay, so where are you seeing yourself going now with your business, and how is the Craft Academy helping you achieve those goals?
I see myself with hopefully, I hope my employer doesn't hear that, but hopefully I go full time. Hopefully I go full time with my activity, because when I do make numbers, you realize that if you work 6 days or 5 days a month, voila, you have enough. And imagine you have free time. In my case, I will have a family. That would be really the real luxury for me, would be to have the freedom of my time, and to spend time with my beloved ones, and that's how I see my objective would be 5 stars. And also the next step I see is maybe to consolidate my business ecosystem, because I don't have an email list. I would like to do a proper funnel to attract maybe the marketing managers, so something that professionalize and structure my business online, so to say, my online visibility. And that's another story, because I'm not an IT person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, but I know that with TCA we'll go step by step, and
I mean, we talk about this too on our coaching calls. So
exactly, lead magnets. I saw already lead magnets that from other TCA members. They do a wonderful job. So yes, I'm ready for the next steps.
Yay, how exciting! Okay, so what advice would you give to someone who is thinking about investing in themselves?
You don't know what you don't know. But to know things, you have to try them. So there is only one way to know. To try it, go for it. I mean, there is only one way. It's what I learned in entrepreneurship, is that you know things by doing, experience by failure. You don't fail, you learn. So, and there are always things that you don't know. And at one point you will need some help, and that's where TCA stands, and with the open arms, and waits for you, and and that's for a lifetime, though. It's really worth it. So I really encourage people to take the leap, and to join the club.
Yeah, join the club. Yeah. Perfect. Second to that. So you're the only person in the Craft Academy that's in Switzerland. Exactly. So I consider you a pioneer, especially since you are essentially bringing the live events to your country, essentially. What would you tell someone who is a pioneer in their area, who wants to bring calligraphy and business into their space?
Be the first. Be fresh. Be new. But we are many in Switzerland. I'm not the only one. We are many. But it's true that not everyone that I know, at least, do everything. There are someone that are really specialist in calligraphy, hot foil, or maybe both, but not painting and engraving and hot foiling and wood burning. Be fresh, be innovative, and make know yourself. Show off. Show yourself.
Perfect. Okay, so the last question that I ask everyone, what would you tell yourself in 2021 when you first started, knowing what you know now?
I would say trust your guts, because your guts know better than your brain, and especially if people around you are positive, because in my case, people were saying, my friends, but go for it, what are you waiting for, you're wasting your time, go for it, do it. So and I was the one who didn't trust myself, who was saying, yeah, but what if no, I will try to find my dream job, employee job, international cooperation. No, I will. And we always make like excuses, but at the end, what I had inside me, what my guts told me at that time, was really do it. So yeah, really, don't be afraid, and just trust your guts. They know better.
I love it. Amazing. Well, Sanda, thank you so much for coming on and telling us your story. I'm so excited to share it with the world, and I'm excited for your future in motherhood and all the things that are just coming for you. I can't wait to see you double your income for 2025 and then triple it next year. I just know that there are amazing things coming down the pipeline for you, and I'm excited to support you throughout this whole process as well.
Thank you, and thank you all the team, because you are great. Keep really working as hard as you do, because I know it mustn't be easy between the technical problems and all the support that you give to all of us, because we are many, both in everything, in the chat group, Facebook, live coaching calls. So yeah, really bravo. And thank you.
Thank you. We like to say, we give you the keys of the castle within the Craft Academy, but it's really up to you to do the work and unlock the door and do all the things inside the castle with us. And you did exactly that. So I'm really excited and happy for you. And it's been a pleasure just being a part of your business and helping you get there.
Thank you. Thank you. Really. I appreciate.
Of course. Where can people find you if they want to learn from you?
Hopefully on my website. Sorry if it's not really pretty, but it's there. My website, sandaletter.ch, Instagram, Sanda_letter, and Pinterest also, but mostly Instagram and my website. Yes.
Did you ever consider maybe hiring a subcontractor while you were gone to take your place?
To be honest, I didn't think about that. So it'll be on the table maybe.
Next time. The next opportunity, we're going to talk about subcontracting. Call.
Because what I do now is just I give the gigs full, and I handle that, and that's it. No subcontracting.
Do you want to do subcontracting? Because you don't have to, because I know there's a lot of more admin work that goes behind it, but at least you get to keep your clients and stuff. Is this something that you'd be interested in, or no?
I should see how what are the administrative part here in Switzerland, but I think unless I do 100,000 revenue per year, it's not a big issue. Until then, I have it's not a big issue, I guess. But why not? Could be an option.
Yeah, I think it's worth trying once. Me, I didn't really enjoy it as much, and so I try not to do it if I can avoid it. But if it's a really big client of mine that I've had for years and years, and I want to keep them within my roster, then I will subcontract someone out. But obviously you don't have to if that's not something you're interested in. And we also love community over competition. So if you want to share those opportunities and pay it forward, that's also amazing too.
Yeah, I might consider this for my, because this December I won't be able to work because I'm pregnant, 5 months. And the due is beginning of December, and I already have 6 dates in December booked. So maybe it would be interesting. Would be interesting to consider the subcontracting option. Yeah.
Wait, what do you do?
So December 3. Yeah, beginning of December.
And you have events in December?
Yeah. But they were booked begin in February. I mean, I didn't
Oh, because you didn't know.
I didn't know. So yes, I have to inform the customer now and see. Anyway, they will have someone. I will find people, but yes, it won't be me.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So what's your plan for the first couple of months where you won't be able to work and be on bonding time?
Yeah. No plans. No plans. No, I think this would be a topic for the coaching call because yeah, I don't have much plans.
Okay. Well,
Afterwards.
yeah, I recently went through it last year. So I'm familiar with taking time off and subcontracting people and, like happy to share any information if you need it.
Perfect. Another reason to be part of TCA, you see, every step of life is included.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have people who are just now having babies, and then there's others whose babies are going off to college and they're empty nesters. So yeah, I feel like we have so many phases in life, and it's nice to have a community that is able to offer the advice that we need for life.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh my gosh, Sanda, you're hilarious. Yeah, I mean, so if I were in your shoes and I had them booked already, I think I would start reaching out to some people within your local network and let them know that you want to subcontract people. So if you're interested and open to taking the subcontracting rate, because not everyone wants to, but if you're willing to, and especially say the date for December, which is typically super busy, then I would just lock those artists down and get the contract signed between them, and then let your client know that you are pregnant and due December 3rd. You're going to try to work if you can, but if you end up giving birth early, then you won't be able to.
No, I won't be able to work. I don't think so.
But most people are really accommodating, I think, when it comes to these big life moments. So when I was pregnant and due, I had an event. Okay, so my due date was on April 6th. I got an event inquiry in January for an event that was, I think, 4 weeks after my due date. And I was thinking, like, if I give birth early, I might be okay. And it was like literally 3 or 4 months of just like working with this client and getting samples and doing mock-ups and stuff that like I felt like I was in it too deep, and I didn't really like, and he came, my baby came late. He came at 41 weeks, so he was born a week after. So at that point I was 3 weeks postpartum, still trying to figure out pumping and, breastfeeding and overnight feeds and stuff. And I ended up just hiring Danny and Tammy, who are part of Team TCA, and they worked for me. I sent them exemplars because it was a very different style of calligraphy. And yeah, they did an amazing job. I was super sad that I wasn't able to do it, but I was able to hire some professionals for it. So I have been where you are. Let's just say baby will come when they want to come.
But the thing with these dates in December is that it's for my repeated client, and it can be either in the French-speaking part or German-speaking part. So I will contact my Calligrapher friends so that they book the dates, and then I will confirm the location if yes or no, because not everyone speaks German and French. It's really rare. Most of them either speak French or are better German, but not both. So yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, keep us updated on all the things so that we can help you with that. Amazing. Thank you so much, Sanda. And for anyone else who's watching and is feeling similar to how Sanda felt, where she felt like she was undercharging, doing things she didn't really enjoy, just knowing that she was worth more and able to do more and have more potential, we can help you flip the script on that. Go ahead and just go to wandercrafter.com/apply, join the family with us, be a part of this amazing global network, and we can help you transform your business from frustrated into flourishing. Thank you so much, Sanda, for spending the time with us. Love you so much. Can't wait to see what's next for you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.